What is up, Division 2 agents? This is Gamer for Life back with another Division 2 build video. Now, we're going to be going over the build I've been using for this global event, Hollywood. It's an explosive build, and I'm going to go over the details while you're watching this gameplay. For the global event, it says rogues have outfitted all hostile factions with energy shields, which deflect the majority of typical damage. However, these shields have proven quite dangerous if introduced to the proper stimuli. Damaging shielded hostiles with explosives, EMP damage, or any kind of specialization weapon will cause their shields to burn out and explode. Any enemies eliminated in this way will drop special ordnance. Agents are advised to arm themselves with as many explosives as they can carry. So that's why I'm bringing out this build. Now, luckily, as someone who plays the game a lot, I had some decently rolled pieces that just needed a little tweaking to go ahead and put this build together. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. So I'm using 3-piece Empress, 1 Wyvern, 1 China Light, and a waveform. Now, I know it's probably not put together like your typical explosive build, because I just did not have the pieces. Like, I know a lot of people, they use 2 pieces of Grupo because it gives the second brand set bonus, gives you another 15% explosive damage. Unfortunately, I don't have 2 Grupo pieces that are all yellow, so I was not able to do that. So we'll just go over this quickly. Now, the 3 pieces of Empress, and I can't tell you how many times I've seen people using just 2 pieces only because they don't realize what skill efficiency does. We wanted to make sure and get that 3rd piece. Brand set bonuses, skill health, skill damage, skill efficiency. But like I always do, just in case there's a new player watching the video and they don't understand what skill efficiency does, the reason you want to get that 3rd piece for skill efficiency is because 1% of skill efficiency is equal to 1% of every single skill attribute in the game. So 1% of skill efficiency is 1% of skill damage, status effects, skill haste, all of that good stuff. So we've got that, and on my chest piece, I am utilizing Glass Cannon. All damage you deal is amplified by 25%. All damage you take is amplified by 50%. So in this build, I'm just staying behind cover, so I'm not really taking damage. Every once in a while, I'll get a shot to proc my NSYNC, if I even do proc it, because sometimes I just don't even shoot. I just stay behind cover because my skills are powerful enough to do the job. Now, I have the 1 piece of Wyvern for that 10% skill damage, and I opted to go for tech support instead of combined arms, only because, again, I've got Glass Cannon. I'm playing more conservative, I'm staying behind cover, so I'm just letting my skills do the job. Get 1 kill, 25% damage for 20 seconds. Then I have 1 piece China Light. 1 piece brand set bonus gives us plus 15% explosive damage. Roll with skill haste, skill damage. And I didn't say the rolls on these 2 pieces. Backpack skill damage, skill haste with a skill haste mod. Chest piece skill damage, status effects. I'd rather that be skill haste, but you know, it's the best I had. With 11.3 skill haste mod. Then I have the waveform. I went ahead with this because it does give your skills a lot of extra damage as it's alternating. You can see the talent, alternating current, generate a stack of 3% skill damage on 1 of your skills every second, capping at 10 stacks, so up to 30% damage when you get full stacks on one side. After 10 seconds at the cap, the stacks transfer to your other skill. The process then repeats ad infinitum, which just basically means continuously. So the skills I'm using, obviously, all artillery turret. You get this by using the demolitionist specialization. So at tier 6, you get plus 90% damage, 420 health, 50% mortar blast radius, and plus 6 extra mortar ammo. Mods I have, plus 10% damage, plus 1 extra mortar ammo, and a 7.4% skill haste mod. Now, I did have my sticky bomb here, and the sticky bomb does do a lot of damage. One thing that I noticed though is Sometimes, of course, when you're out in the open world doing the resource convoys, enemies will roll up behind you. So I went ahead and put on the Stinger Hive because my turret, I mean, it really does most of the work. Now, there are times, as you saw in the gameplay, once you do the resource convoys in these territory controls, whatever you're doing out in the open world, you will learn their movement, where they're going to be spawning and all that good stuff. So once you learn that, you basically know where you can place your hive. That's gonna be the best place to put your hive. Like, there's some areas I know exactly where the enemy's going to be coming out, so I'll throw my hive by the door that they're going to be coming out once they start spawning after you kill the first wave. That way, once you kill that first wave and they start coming out, it pretty much takes that whole second wave out completely. But again, if you want to use a sticky right here, go right on ahead. Tier 6 for my hive, plus 6 stinger charges, 120% damage, plus 30% range, 30% drone speed, and 420% health. Mods I have, plus 9.1% health mod, plus 4 repair charges. So I actually could have had more charges because I guess I was not paying attention to my mods. So yeah, I could have had 4 more stinger charges this whole time. Oh well, now I have it. And then of course, I do have reviver armor, but only because I don't have anything else to put there. Well, so my build just got a little better with 4 more charges. Then the guns that I am using, I have the test subject. Perfectly in sync, hitting an enemy grants plus 20% skill damage for 5 seconds. Using a skill or damaging an enemy with a skill grants plus 20% weapon damage for 5 seconds. Damage increases are doubled while both buffs are active at the same time. So you can get another 40% skill damage. Secondary, I put on the Nemesis because sometimes when you're doing these convoys, for whatever reason, an enemy will wander off down the street and I don't feel like chasing them, so I just put the Nemesis on and take him out that way, if that does happen. Then our specialization is, like I said, the Demolitionist. Main reason, it gives us 10% increased explosives damage, affects explosive grenades, skills, and effects. And of course we have increased burn resistance by 20%. Armor kits repair 100% damage and boost weapon handling by 30% for 15 seconds. This is where we get our artillery turret, and then the 2 of the mods that we have on it. Group members gain 5% damage to target out of cover if you're playing with the group, plus 50% pulse resistance when armor is reduced to 0, refills all main weapon ammo, and ignore explosions. Can only trigger once every 60 seconds. So that is the build that I'm using for this global event. Now, one thing you want to make sure and do, you want to make sure and use all of your stars before tomorrow. As you can see, it says all unused stars lost in 18 hours and 50 minutes. So you want to use your stars today. You can see I have 160, and I'll show you what I'm going to be using my stars on, and I'll go ahead and open some caches here. I'm going to do that on my 4th character though, so I'll be right back. Alright, I am on my 4th character, and we're going to go ahead and get these caches. Now, in my opinion, I would not spend stars on an exotic cache. It costs the most, but it's the most accessible cache out there. Like, I can get 8 exotic caches every single week since I have all 4 of my characters unlocked. Dude, the weekly legendary gives you a cache for each character, and donating resources gives you a exotic cache for each character. So I can get up to 8 exotic caches every week. That is not what I'm going to do. I'm going to get named item caches. And here's the thing about that. If you want DZ exclusive items without going into the DZ, you can get them out of these named item caches. So basically, you can get any named item in the game out of these caches. Since the named item cache costs 8 stars, you do the math, I can get 20 caches. So let's go ahead and do that, and I'll open them just so you can see that you can get DZ exclusive items, and we'll see just how many we get. So as you can see, we got all the name caches, and we're gonna go ahead and open all of them. So let's do that. Visible Hand is not a DZ exclusive. Rail Splitter is a DZ exclusive. Mechanical Animal, Harmony, Contractor Gloves, and we'll take a look at them after I open them up. Burnout, Death Grips, DZ exclusive. Zero Fs. So we're not getting super awesome named items, but test subject. Another Rail Splitter, which is not, the best. Okay, so not the best 20 named item caches, but not too bad. Rail Splitter. Okay, and we'll take a look at the ones we have in here. The Burnout, a couple of Burnouts. Not a bad Rail Splitter there. Okay, so these are not, unfortunately, not super awesomely rolled. Hopefully you guys have better. You know what? I was needing Contractor Gloves that had crit damage on it so I could roll my weapon damage to armor, so that's nice. Death Grips for hazard, I guess, armor on kill build. So yeah, that's just to show you, and I don't think I need anything in here. So 20 named item caches. Probably will be keeping maybe 3 of those items. But as you can see, we did get some DZ exclusive items out of those. Yeah, hopefully you guys get better stuff than I did. But that is definitely the cache that I would recommend buying. Hope you guys have been having fun with this global event. What do we have coming tomorrow? Let me see. So tomorrow we have a new Target, Luna, to look forward to. And then the week after, we have the Luna League. So yeah, we're still chugging along in this content drought that we're in. Been in it for a while. So hopefully when they actually do come out with the new content, they just pour it on us. Hope you guys are staying safe out there. I know there's a lot of craziness going on in the world. Hopefully these videos can help you escape from that, even just for a little bit. As always, my friends on YouTube, take it easy.